That's right. Beng has just signed that letter of intent with Georgetown. He is now officially a Georgetown Hoya. So why not have a little bit of a fun day at the park, relax some, kick back, and allow us a chance to celebrate this moment. Let's get it in. Take a look at our opponents, though. They look like they could be better than us, but I think we've got this. We'll see. Looks like my team will be getting the ball first. Be a nice little way to warm things up a bit, especially as I don't typically mess with the park that often. And usually a lot of that had to do with all the gimmicks and everything else that we were dealing with over the course of the years. But now in 2K17, of course 2K, they've taken it upon themselves to kind of change things up a bit. You know, introducing this new structure, the archetypes and whatnot. And at first it just had a lot of people just losing their minds over it, like, oh, we don't have the same kind of freedom that we've always had to create our player. It's my player. I should be able to make my player however I want to. But when it was first introduced, I never thought it was going to be that serious of an issue. In all actuality, I kind of like the idea because it, like I said before about the gimmicks, it kind of eliminates that issue. Basically, it forces people into learning how to play their position. And for me, that's pretty much a comfortable situation given the way I've always played this game. Because usually when I come out on the park, I'm not the guy that's really looking to score every single basket for the team. I'm not the one that's looking to ball hog every single ball possession. I'm out there looking to get, the rebounds, get the blocks, pass the ball around, get some ball movement going, just playing with the team. That's my style of play. I can care less about the points. It's just whatever it takes to win. That's all that matters to me. And with the archetypes, it forces a lot of people into that kind of system. And just from the way that it is now, a lot of people, all the old habits that they had prior, when it came to playing in the park, they're getting exposed for that now. You can't shoot jumpers over anybody like the way you used to. You can't dunk on anybody as you please the way they used to. Because everything's got a strength and advantage based on what it is that you're facing against. And me personally, I like the realism in those mechanics. So this is an okay change for me. Oh, look, I get my first basket in the park though. Dunking on two opponents like a beast. Like an unstoppable dominant force in the paint. They're not touching me. Too big for that. Anyways. I think I'm going to be a lot more active in the park this year due to these changes, because now my play style, it actually matters. People are going to be looking for centers. They're looking for people who can get up on the boards and block all the shots and play some lockdown interior defense and do all the other great things that you want your big men to do. Like that nasty two-handed dunk that I put on everybody like that, yeah, stuff like that, that's what they're looking for. But I think it's going to be an exciting year for 2K this time around in the park. We got a lot of good things to look forward to. Oh, wait a minute, boom. They're not stopping that, man. Come on. Boy's nasty, man. Anyway, I'm just glad a lot of that cheese is going to be gone. I feel like everybody is going to pick and choose a variety of different positions, and, there just has to be some kind of balance throughout it. I mean, remember back in 2K14 when we had 7-footers driven like point guards and shooting deep threes like they were Steph Curry or something? Yeah, stuff like that had to go. It's just, for me, I've always taken the realistic approach when it came to how I created my players in this game, especially with this center. I mean, the most that I would typically do for him was just give him freakishly athletic abilities that would just put his defensive abilities on top of this world. If I was playing with my point guard, usually it would be a pass first. I wasn't really structuring to be like a supremely gifted scorer or anything like that, but he had all the intangibles that were needed to be effective at his position. That's what I was always going for, a play style, not a guy that can do it all. Let me rephrase that. Not a guy that can do it all in unrealistic fashion. Oh, wait a minute. I think about to get that game win. Yep, there we go. Off of my assist. First game win for my first game in for my park in NBA 2K17. But yeah, got an exciting year to look forward to for NBA 2K17. I'm excited, so I can't wait to see how things unfold, especially with the storyline for my career. But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned for the next video on Beng. Peace.